Does India have a 50-year strategy? And what are the most driving forces to thematically shape them?
Do we have a 50-year plan? You know, it's not an easy question to answer, but I think you have certainly today a government which thinks in terms of 2047, that's 100 years of our independence, and says, okay, can we set strategies and can we set goals and targets for where we would be in 2047? So it's not like, you know, a plan can't come top down. I mean, to some extent, it has to be an extrapolation of where we are going. In fact, the very subjects we are discussing, I mean, if we were to be honest with ourselves, part of where we have come up short has been, you know, we neglected manufacturing. A lot of things which should have been doing in the last 30 years, we didn't do. So how do you remedy that, put new objectives and new conditions in place? So you look, for example, at the infrastructure change which has happened in the last decade. Now, without that infrastructure change, actually you would not be competitive in terms of manufacturing. But just infrastructure is not going to make us competitive. You will also need to invest heavily in education and skills. So there's a whole, you know, it's health and nutrition, it's education and skill, it's infrastructure, it is the kind of support that you give to your industry, it is the kind of policies you have to your agriculture, that, you know, everybody else protects their agriculture, but somehow if we do something for our farmers, it's seen as unfair. So how do you build actually a set of policies which would create a much stronger foundation for that goal? And I think right now, 2047, because, you know, countries often pick a year which resonates with the population. If you tell people saying, look folks, this is where we need to be by 2047, they get it, because 2047 means something to them. And I can tell you, it's not just a slogan or a phrase in a political speech. I think in many ways different, I would say, parts of the government, of the economy, are working towards where, you know, try to think a generation ahead.